Title: The Day of Forever. The world had been buzzing for months, filled with speculation and excitement, but finally, the moment had come. Taylor Swift and her boyfriend, NFL star Travis Kelce, had decided to make an announcement that would take their relationship to the next level. It was a breezy fall evening in New York City, and the couple had invited close friends and family to a private event at the elegant rooftop of a luxury hotel. The view of the city skyline stretched across the horizon, and the golden lights twinkling beneath the night sky set the perfect backdrop for what was about to happen. Taylor, dressed in a sleek, shimmering silver gown that reflected the city lights, held onto Travis's hand as they walked onto the rooftop. Travis, always the dashing and charismatic presence, stood beside her in a classic black tuxedo, beaming from ear to ear. The crowd fell silent as Taylor tapped the microphone with a smile. "I know you've all been waiting for this," she began, glancing up at Travis with love and warmth in her eyes. "I've written a lot of songs about love, heartbreak, and everything in between. But this time, it's real life, and it's perfect." Travis took the microphone next, his voice filled with pride. "We've been on this incredible journey together, and there's no one else I'd rather spend forever with. So, we figured it's time to make things official." With a wide grin, Taylor nodded and leaned into the microphone again. "We're getting married next spring," she announced, and the room erupted in cheers and applause. They revealed the date, May 18th, a day that would mark not only the beginning of their life together, but the culmination of a love story that had captured the hearts of millions. Fans had seen them evolve from dating rumors to power couple status, and now, they would witness their favorite pop icon and sports star officially tie the knot. The media frenzy that followed the announcement was expected, but Taylor and Travis handled it with their usual grace. They shared that the wedding would be a mix of elegance and fun, much like their relationship, a balance of Taylor's artistic vision and Travis's down-to-earth charm. In the weeks that followed, details of the wedding slowly leaked out, keeping fans on edge. The venue, a sprawling countryside estate in Tennessee, would offer the couple and their guests a serene and intimate experience. Rumors swirled about a star-studded guest list, with friends from both the music industry and the NFL set to attend. But for Taylor and Travis, it wasn't about the glamour. It was about celebrating their love, their story, and their future together. As the countdown to May 18th began, their fans knew one thing for certain. This was the love story of the decade, and the world couldn't wait to see what came next. The day of forever was finally on the horizon. In a whirlwind of love and excitement, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce finally revealed the news fans had been waiting for: their wedding date. The announcement came during a surprise joint appearance on Good Morning America, sending waves of joy across their fanbases. It all began with an unassuming segment, where the hosts hinted at a special guest appearance. As the cameras panned to the stage, Taylor and Travis walked in hand, beaming at the audience. The couple, who had become the talk of both the music and sports worlds, sat down to share their journey with a mix of excitement and calm assurance. "Well, we've been keeping a little secret," Taylor began, her smile radiant. "It's been a beautiful journey for us, and we wanted to wait for the right moment to tell you all." Travis, looking every bit the supportive and proud partner, added, "We've decided that the right moment to officially start the next chapter of our lives together is sooner than most people think. So, without further ado, our wedding is set for June 8th, next year." The room erupted with applause as the couple exchanged a loving glance. The date, carefully chosen, was one filled with personal meaning. June 8th marked the day they had first met at a charity event a few years back, and now, it would mark the day they'd begin their forever. Fans quickly took to social media to express their excitement, with hashtags like #SwiftKelceWedding and #TayTravForever trending within minutes. Speculations about the guest list, the wedding location, and Taylor's dress began flooding the internet. Would the ceremony be intimate or a grand spectacle? Would her closest celebrity friends like Selena Gomez and Blake Lively be bridesmaids? And how would Travis's Kansas City Chiefs teammates be involved? As for the couple, they revealed that while the world had many questions, they were focused on enjoying every moment leading up to the big day. "We want it to be a celebration of love, music, and family," Taylor shared. "It's going going to be something magical but still very us. Travis nodded, wrapping his arm around her. I'm just excited to marry my best friend. The countdown to June 8th had officially begun, and the world couldn't wait to witness the love story of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce reach its next beautiful chapter. Title: The Wedding of the Year. Taylor Swift sat at the grand piano in her Nashville home, her fingers gliding effortlessly over the keys. The melody she was creating was soft, a mixture of joy and nerves, a reflection of the whirlwind her life had become since meeting Travis Kelce, the Kansas City Chiefs star tight end. It had been a romance that started unexpectedly, but blossomed into something real and beautiful, like the lyrics of her songs. Travis was in the kitchen, making breakfast as sunlight streamed through the windows. He had grown comfortable in this home, and even more comfortable with Taylor's world, a space filled with music, late-night writing sessions, and endless stories from fans. He had seen her brilliance up close, and it only made him fall harder. That morning, they shared a quiet moment, sipping coffee and smiling at each other. It had been 3 years since they first went public with their relationship, and the media buzz had only grown louder over time. Every outing was analyzed, every glance captured. But somehow, they managed to keep their private life their own. Travis set his cup down and cleared his throat. I've been thinking, he said, his deep voice breaking the silence. Taylor looked up from her mug, curiosity in her eyes. I think it's time, he continued, a grin spreading across his face. We should set the date. Taylor's heart skipped a beat. They had spoken about marriage many times, always with excitement, but never with urgency. Between her tour and his football season, life was a constant whirlwind. But now, as she looked at him, she felt that all the chaos in the world could stop just for a moment. Are you serious? She asked, her eyes wide. Travis nodded, moving closer to her. I've never been more serious. Let's do it. Let's announce our wedding date. Taylor beamed, feeling a rush of joy. They had talked about everything from the venue to the guest list to her dream of a small, intimate ceremony. But now, it was real. Later that afternoon, they made the announcement on social media. A simple post captioned, "Finally, we're making it official. Save the date. July 13th, 2025. The post featured a photo of the two of them, standing on the balcony of Taylor's Nashville home, looking out at the sunset. Her head rested against his shoulder, his arm wrapped protectively around her. The internet exploded. Fans across the world were thrilled, and the media instantly dubbed it the wedding of the year. Headlines buzzed. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce set the date, and a pop icon and a sports star, the love story continues. Plans were quickly underway. Taylor's inner circle, including her longtime friends like Selena Gomez and Blake Lively, were eager to help. Meanwhile, Travis's football teammates jokingly debated who would get to be best man. The wedding was planned to be held in a secluded vineyard in California, with only their closest friends and family. The guest list was a who's who of the entertainment and sports world, but both Taylor and Travis were intent on keeping the event as personal as possible. As the date approached, excitement only grew. Taylor wrote a new song, inspired by her relationship with Travis, which she planned to sing privately during the reception. The lyrics were a tribute to their journey, their ups and downs, and the deep love they had found with each other. On July 13, 2025, under the warm California sun, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce stood hand in hand, surrounded by their loved ones, and said their vows. It was the perfect culmination of their story, two people from completely different worlds, brought together by fate and an unshakable bond. The world may have seen them as a power couple, but to each other, they were simply home. And that's what made their love so extraordinary.